there is more chances for the player to be distracted, and if you are distracted, it can also lead to bad decision making because you're putting too many factors in your head. Plus, add to it, ಆ ಏಜಲ್ಲಿ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಯಾರ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು? ಯು ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಮ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿಲೋ 25 years ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಸ್ವಂತ ಬುದ್ಧಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಳೋದು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ.
ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ರಾಷನಲ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್, ಇಮೋಷನಲ್.
How do you help them? ಅಂದರೆ how can anybody help them?
It is difficult, but this is one of the prime reasons ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋದು. That is actually only reflection of all these things. ಈ ಕೋಚಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು. ದಿ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೇ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಲ್ಲ, 4 years 5 years ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಬಿ ಪೇಷೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಚೀವ್ ಇನ್ 3 months and underestimate what you can achieve in 3 years.
Wow, very well said.
So delayed gratification ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. You have to have that ability to hang in there, keep practicing, let the, you have to churn out champions. It's not magic, taking out of a rabbit out of a hat. Anta alla. So they have to stay invested. They have to go through their hard, tough times. We were told to stay with the coach. But players, ivaga, they go and tell a parent, they suddenly say that we'll go here, there, because there are so many opportunities also, so many options are there. So whenever there are too many options, you are not going to put the responsibility on your shoulders to hang in there. You will find an easy way out.
So true.
And in not all cases, some cases it might be relevant, correct? ನೀವು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ, ದರ್ ಆರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೋಚ್ ಆರ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್
ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಹಾಂ, ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಕೋಚ್ ಕೇಪಬಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗೋ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಕೋಚ್. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ದಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾತಾ ಪಿತಾ ಗುರು ದೇವೋ ಭವ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ ಗುರುಗೆ ಆ ಸ್ಥಾನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಾತಾ ಪಿತಾ ಆದಮೇಲೆ? ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಅಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತೇನಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನಲ್. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ವಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಮೋರ್, it's a little bit more connected and personal.
Holistic, like
yeah,
you said.
A very holistic way of developing it. Maybe they'll stay a couple of years more. In that time, I can make a difference for their lives. That's the hope.
How do you motivate players who are not in form?
Very tricky. I do it before they go out of form.
You see it? You oversee it?
It's going to happen, Allah. If you have a long enough career in badminton, you will have times when form iralla. Okay? Form is temporary. Class is permanent. So, tell me, ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್? ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಪ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೌನ್ಸ್.
ಟ್ರೂ.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋದು, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಲಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ. ದ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡೌನ್, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ದಮ್. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಜೆನ್ಯೂನ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಪುಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ 100%, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಅದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆ ಬ್ಲೇಮ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಶುಡ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಿ ಟು ಟೇಕ್. ನಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. That is the time you have to comfort the player. You say, don't worry.
Give them hope.
Give them hope. I mean, if you are talking about hope, an academy madirode to give hope. That's it. I just try and give hope to the parents who come in with their little kids, to the intermediate students so that they can become advanced, and to the advanced so that they become elite. Give them hope that their dreams can be fulfilled, or they can achieve their dreams and goals. And I'm just a catalyst for that. Or the academy is just a catalyst for that.
So hangagi these are little points that you connect and then you give them
correct alla
hope by
nimge like form barta illa ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, what do you expect out of the player? What do you want? You want some support. That's the time I have to lend you a shoulder
and guide them again. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡು ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡು ಅದರ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ.
Exactly. Go through that phase. Keep doing. Sometimes take a step back. Sometimes it could be taking a little break. Come back again. Get back to the training. Sometimes you refresh yourself. So it's player to player. Sometimes you would have lost ತುಂಬ ಮ್ಯಾಚಸ್ಸು ಕ್ಲೋಸಾಗಿ ಲೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. You lose heart ಅಲ್ಲ. See, at the end of the day, we are all humans. And when you are human, it's very natural to have all of this. If you don't have a downtime, I would say they're abnormal almost.
ಹೆಂಗೆ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಜ್ವರ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತನೋ ಹಂಗೆ.
Exactly. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ why do we think that this is abnormal? No, this is normal. And that's the time I think you might need that support or, so ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರು. I always tell the players, have a support group. That will be a family, that your coach, your friends, who you can trust. Because, sometime soon or sometime in the future, ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ where you need that little emotional support. That's when you need all your normal friends. I said, have as normal a life as you can. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಾಗ with your closest friends, you are not that champion and all. You will be that buddy. With your mother and father, ಹೇಗಾದರೂ you will be a kid. You need to have that kind of a relationship, a son or a daughter. I don't say a kid, but a son or a daughter. And we need that in society, Allah. And what's wrong in that? Toxic masculinity and all this nonsense is something which is, it's only for movies.
Well said. Who's your friend circle? ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ 3 AM 4 AM friends?
Sandesh Chauta.
Sandesh
is one of the leading lawyers right now.
Okay.
Sandesh is somebody who I can go back anytime if I want to, and I think I'll get ontara wise advice. Or he'll tell me on my face if this is all right or not all right. I have very good people at home, my family itself. Very family oriented. That's my huge wealth, my biggest support system. My mother, aunt, husband, my wife, and my most favorite person in my world is my kid sister.
Oh.
So all of them together actually I can reach out to. And I also have my internal space. I have my daily routine where I wind and unwind. So I go internal a lot. A lot of books as my go-to, and it works. I also build a routine. Yesterday evening I was not at my best actually. For some reason I woke up, I didn't feel too good. So I just went for my Malaysian ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಚಕ್ಕರ್ ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ all those good places ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ I felt better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We all need that.